Hey and welcome. Okay, so today I am going to teach you how to make Crown of Success oil. I use Crown of Success oil in a lot of different things. I rub it on myself, my boyfriend rubs it on himself. We have them in little roller balls. I use them to anoint my money candles. If you can't see, there's oil in there. And I use them in spells and practices and other work. So this stuff is like basically you need this. So you can buy it online. You can buy a more traditional hoodoo Crown of Success oil online. However, I like to make my own. This is my version. It's pretty much the hoodoo version, but I make my own, and I suggest you make your own too, because then you're putting your energy into it and your love and your intention. So I will tell you, and everything is basically suggested. You can do it however you want to. You'll use a carrier oil of some sort. This is fractured coconut oil. It's actually almost gone, so I did get some sunflower oil, and I'm gonna use that. I have a jar of coins. You're gonna need coins for this. This has actually been marinating in oil for months. So I just keep doing that. I just keep adding just plain oil to it. And that's our coins, and I charged this and did a spell over it in the full moon. Actually, you wouldn't have to do that though. You just need coins. So I have coins. I actually also have green glitter. This is something that I just recently started adding just because I love glitter, and also have seen a lot of other witches use glitter in money spells. So I'm like, hey, why the hell not? So glitter. And then you'll want cinnamon sticks. This is something, cinnamon's gonna be used in a lot of different money drawing rituals, and it's a money drawing thing. So you can get whole sticks of cinnamon at any grocery store for pretty cheap. And then I also have cloves, and so I have a jar of cloves here. You can get this again in the spice aisle. I recommend like going to Walmart or Target, or not Target actually, I don't recommend going to Target. I recommend going to Walmart. The Dollar Tree that's where I would go first, the Dollar Tree, for anything that you want. You can usually get a lot of stuff for $1. Like this is from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna put ground cinnamon in mine too. I like different consistencies of stuff inside of it, and that, you know, and that's where you can get it cheaper. I have bay leaves too. These I would suggest, you know how they have like the little Hispanic section with all the Hispanic spices? So first, if you're trying to save money, go to Dollar Tree. Then hit up the Hispanic section and look for what they have there of what you need, and you'll get, these are gonna be like $1, the allspice and the bay leaves. And then I have dragon's blood. This is gonna come from a metaphysical store, or it's gonna come from online. You don't need this. This is just something that I'm gonna put in mine. And then I have frankincense oil. You could get just frankincense chunks, or you could use the oil. And then I have cedarwood oil too. And I have, let's see what's here, patchouli. So I also have patchouli oil. I love the smell of this. This is something that I put in mine. You wouldn't have to put it in. I know people have their own views on patchouli oil. And then I have a mortar and pestle. You're gonna want something like this. You're just gonna want one of these in life because they're awesome, but you can get, I think we got this from Target for like $10, but you can also get them at like any grocery store. You can use this to cook with too. So we also chop up our vitamins in here. So you can use it for a lot of things. It's definitely a good thing to have. And I have a dried orange peel. And then that's pretty much it. I also have these like oil roller balls. And you can make little rollers for yourself and roll them on yourself, as well as anointing your candles and using it in other spells. So I also have with me sage and incense. I use this in any type of spell work. I'm gonna burn incense and actually sage. So let me start up some incense. Actually, no, I have money incense over here. I'm gonna use that. And the money incense comes from like any metaphysical store. You can get it from the gas station. And so some gas stations have it. So I'm just gonna burn some incense while we're doing this. Get the vibe going. Let's see. And I make a lot of it. You don't have to make a lot. You can make as much or as little as you want to. but I use it all of the time, so I'm gonna make a lot. And then some sage. And I have my windows open. It's a good idea when you're burning sage to have your windows open so that the energies have a way to exit the house or the room. Plus, I love the smell of sage, so burning that sage. Okay, and then it's just really simple. So I'm gonna take my dry ingredients and put them in the mortar and pestle. And I'm just gonna take like 3 chunks of sage, or I mean cinnamon, excuse me, three chunks of cinnamon. I'm gonna take 3 basil leaves and just kind of break it up a little bit. This will stay chunky. The oil has chunks in it, so it's pretty cool. And then I'm going to take some orange peel and just 3 chunks of it. Everything in 3s. I do everything in 3s. It's a pretty common thing. Oh, and then I can't forget these. Oh. Let's see. These are cloves. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna do 9 and put them in there and just kind of like sit here and grind it up. And this actually like makes it smell really good too, on top of putting the essential oils in it. Oh, it already smells good. It's like citrusy and cinnamony and basil-y. Literally so delicious. So you're gonna love wearing this. And oh, I'm gonna put the dragon's blood in there too, sorry. So I'll just put like, I'm just gonna put 1 chunk of dragon's blood in here. Got that, and then chunk it up in here. Oh, okay. I need to make a crown of 6. I should actually, you know, I haven't ever diffused it, and I was just thinking how they should make one to diffuse, but you know what, I could just diffuse the one that I make. I think I'm gonna start doing that. You could diffuse this too. So smart. Okay, smells good. It looks like that. So I have a jar. This is the jar that I'm gonna make it in. You'll also want a jar. So just put the contents of that into the bottom of the jar. And then what I do is, you could actually, you know, leave the oil in the coins overnight if you wanted to. You can do it like I'm doing it, or, you know, just cover the coins in oil. So you're not able to see that, but I'll show you. Better close the lid. So I have just like the oil in the coins. And you know, you can pray over this, pray for success, just put your energy into it, put your good energy into it, and then just kind of strain it out and into the other jar. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. So I have the oil in the other jar, and I'm actually gonna take 6 coins out of here and put them in there, even though they're not gonna fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not gonna fit in like a roller ball or something like that, but now they're in the oil. So I'm gonna do that. And then I will add my essential oils. So let's see, where'd it go? First, I'll add 10 drops of patchouli. If you wanted to stick with the 3s, you totally can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just to make sure it has like a good smell, and it has a really good smell now. And then frankincense, I'm gonna do 10 as well, 10 drops of frank. And you can do however you want. So if I have 10 drops of frank, ooh, I don't. Okay, well, I'll put what I have in there. I do have another jar. So put as much frankincense as you want in there. You know, since you're gonna be wearing this, you may want to play with it so that you can make sure that the smell is how you like it, because you're not gonna want to smell like sunflower oil. And then cedarwood, I'm gonna do 10 of this. 1, 4, 5, 10. All right, it was a little more than 10. Again, that's okay. So this, oh yeah, and then we have glitter. We're gonna put glitter in here too. All right, oh, and I'm gonna put some ground cinnamon in there too, which is also gonna help with the scent. You could have put it in the mortar and pestle if you want. You don't necessarily have to since it's already ground up. Yeah, that smells so good. And then glitter, green glitter. You could put clear glitter if you want, however you want. My boyfriend, I'm gonna put this in his roller ball so he can be glittery. He'll be like, what the hell? Because glitter's a new addition that I added. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more patchouli because, like I said, you don't want to end up smelling like sunflower oil. And so there it is. And so you could just put a lid on this and use it when you need it. You can put it on money candles. You can put it in roller balls. You can do whatever you want with it, but we are also going to use it for some smells. So there's your crown of success oil.